Um, Contrary to popular opinion, not everybody loves Jesus. Jesus loves everybody. Yeah, Jesus loves everybody, but Jesus don't like and or trust everybody. Uh, but he loves everybody. Well, love has to be unconditional. And some people don't know how to love. Like the little girl on the Lauryn Hill album. You know, maybe they've never been loved. Maybe they don't know what it's like. Well, she killed it. We can end it with that right there, right? And then one little girl, you're never going to stop loving that person. If you love them, she's right. No matter what they do to you, you're still going to love them. And little black kids in the ghetto, you know, I still love your dad's, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Your mom's a crack whore, But that doesn't mean I have to hate her, that I can't love her. I hate what happened to her. I hate what she's stuck in, but I still love her. This is, gosh, damn, okay. There's this crazy lady from Bronx, New York, who's, yeah, she had me with the shades of blue connect to this girl, Drea Mateo. And Drea got compromised and sexually abused. She's tough. She's like my Miriam Montalvo. She got by a Jesus freak. And so she for a long time, she hated Jesus. She blamed Jesus for what this pervert coward did, as using Jesus as a cover, like Catholic priests and shit. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. And I would tell her, I've got a never-ending love for you. From now she get like, shut up, Parsons. I was like, I love you too, ma'am. You're cute. Okay, you're cute. She's cute. You don't mind being cute, and you're not 4'10". Okay. And so you guys got to understand, because I'm connected to you guys, they're all going to pay for this. They're all going to die. I'm going to kill them all. And then it's like, no, everybody dies. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. Let's go Judeo-Christian-Murdy. Let's go back in time before quantum computing and Wi-Fi that fucks you while you sleep and you can't control your own dreams. Let's go back to the days before Patricia Arquette and Kelly Jo Minner were trying to kill Freddy Krueger, right? Hey, So I could do that. I was like the thing with the dreams. I could control my own dreams, and they wouldn't even be that, I could fix them by the time I was like 5 or 6. Because I had dreams where, because watching too much Wile E. Coyote. Wait a minute, this is my dream. I'm not falling off the fucking cliff. I am not a coyote in a cartoon. I'm just going to stop in midair like he does, hitch up my butt, and walk away. Okay. I'm going to change my dreams. I'm going to look like a cross between my dad and my Uncle James. I'm going to have cowboy clothes because that's what my dad wears. And I'm going to have a wife that looks like Yvonne DiCarlo. But acts like Donna Reed. There you go. Yeah, little monster, right? And so you're sitting there, and I could do that, and I could correct my own dreams and make my own dreams pleasing when I was a kid. And then sometimes you'd have like sleep without dreams. You just, wow, especially teenage years, just, Marty McFly drilling on the pillow, and stuff. And so, but things have radically changed because of the scientific community and their obsessive behaviors because of their brain chemical addictions. And it's bad when you got a bunch of brain chemical addicts, which most of us are, okay, to some degree or another. Some people have non-addictive personalities, but that's because of their relativity, because of the past Adam Moses, David Jesus John. And so they're very rare, okay? Everybody else is affected more greatly by these brain chemical addictions and the tribalism and their brain chemical addictions of their tribalism. The macho stuff with Lopez, I'll cut you in the tight pant lady. Right. Okay. So, I had a lot of that in me too, but it was different. That night at that Safeway in Scottsdale with that Hells Angels biker, I was sitting there and he's, oh, you're the boyfriend. He's the girlfriend. I said, I hate that kind of movie. I'm from New Mexico. I say, it's like, what? I'm like, you about ready to get fucked up, right? Talking all this shit. You're not going to take Rodney out back and sodomize him with a pipe. And you think you badass, but you're just trying to get yourself fucking locked up. And I told him that too. I said, he was you. He looked like the dude from the Every Which Way But Loose, right? Okay. It was scary. But I'd lost it. I'd checked out. I was like, I was 18 and I was like, no, man, methinks thou dost profess too much. I think you got a beautiful woman here, this blonde checkout lady that's your girlfriend, and you're trying to get her to lose her job, and you're trying to get incarcerated. I think you want to go in prison and have sex with Tracy Morgan, and you're pissed off because you have to stay out here and have sex with your girl, American me. And Edward James Oliver flipped her over and fucked her in the ass. I was mad. I was just like, I chewed his ass out. I straightened him out real quick. And he got pissed because I read, wrote, and erased him in 2 minutes or less and dressed him down and put him back. You need to go home and rethink your life. I was better than Sir Alec Guinness, you bet your ass. It was real life. It wasn't a fucking movie script George Lucas using my imagination, right? So, and boom, and the military knows it. Dick Cheney knew it. The Bushes know it. The Obamas should know. If they don't know, you don't have very good friends in military intel. It's like, yeah, this guy is different. Okay, so when they tested me to see if it was for real, they already had the footage. They already knew. They just didn't share it with Barack Obama. Okay? The guy jumped over, it was closer to about 70 inches. Whoa. I was that high? Yeah, coach was yelling. Okay. Well, I said, I know I was waiting on legal ID. No, I leaped over Chris. Chris freaked. He went like, God dang. After that, I didn't do it as much because I didn't like Coach Treviso. Okay. When Scott Parr judo flipped me, when I jumped up for weak dice defense, and he saw me and caught me by the shins because I didn't jump as high because I liked Scott, and I had to go do it because coach would yell at you and I wanted to play. And he got mad. You were going to let me score? It's like, I was a defense, so he judo flipped me. And I was like, God damn, I thought we were friends. I was disappointed. But if I had liked Coach Treviso, I just jumped over Scott and he would have gone shit. And Coach Treviso would have said, and Coach Oliver would have said, okay, put him on varsity. He's going to be our point guard from now on. No one's going to be able to stop this kid when he attacks the hole. Flush, wham, boom. Oh, Coach, I'm getting kind of tired of that. I got my back. Look at all the bruises on my wrist and my forearm. Like practicing my dunk shot at Thunderbird Park with the bitchy old ex-vet. He was such an ass. Go home. It's like, I would sit there and think, wait, look, there's this 5'11". He thought I was Mexican. What do I care if a fucking Mexican kid plays in the NBA? I'm still stuck here by this park with kids playing basketball till the lights go out. It's like, you should have known that. No, they voted it in after I moved here. Oh, I am sorry, bureaucracy. Okay, I just looked at him and, when the lights go out, I'll go home. He ran everybody else off. He couldn't ran me off. I had the park all to myself. No wonder I had the park all to myself. Everybody wouldn't stay around there because of the bitchy old vet. They probably thought he'd try to shoot him with a gun. I didn't care. I was like, I'm practicing my dunk shot, asshole. Okay. Haven't you noticed? I would have said and watched. Look at the kid. I mean, he's not very big, and he's tomahawking it from the left baseline over and over and over again. I would have been impressed. It's like, hey, sign this here thing. You're going to be in the NBA, son. And no, he just bitched. Just go home. I'm like, God damn, you're a sweetheart. We have to pay our bills and try to get our family out of Phoenix so they don't die from cancer. Get them up to Prescott or Flagstaff. And you don't get away from neighbors like you, because I know some guy at a high school band thing tried to shoot the kids because of the band music. Yeah. People like you everywhere. Fucking Terry Nichols and Timothy McVeigh. Okay. Crazy fucking person. And so John Wesley Hardin is so mean he once sought a man for snoring it too loud. When it's a temporary situation. If you have trouble sleeping, it's somebody's birthday. Okay, well, I'll sleep in tomorrow. Well, because we got most of the crops in order and everything, so we need life to be more simple. Brigadoons there, yeah, Brigadoons, and we need that, okay? And so don't look at life, everybody dies, okay? Hitler died. Okay, your decision is you got to make a decision and leave. Oh, God, I'm connecting to Lopez. Okay, you got to make a decision and leave tonight or live and die this way. You're in Sub City, right? Apparently, she's friends with the AOC girl. And the AOC girl's got some Drea Di Matteo and Ray Liotta type brain problems. And don't go to Boise. You'll get egg noodles covered in ketchup, or, it's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure they have good Italian restaurants now in Boise. That's the way of the world. Philanthropy sucks and sharks takes for fools. But it's cool. I got it. I'm the Messiah, liar. But I can see why people, but the one thing, when I make the videos I watch this, I see why people love the Spirit of Jesus so much. He is so fucking cool. And Office Chair King cool. That too. So office chair king, cool. I forgot the so. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Dran Matero. Love you too. Okay, so got a never ending love for you. Okay, so, okay. We haven't talked in a long time. That's because you're mean. I'm not mean. I'm tired. I'm being abused by the meanest people in the history of. Don't be funny. Don't laugh. You ain't funny. Okay. Maybe a tad bit funny, but not that funny. It's, well, it's an inside. Yeah, it's an inside joke thing. Oh, shut up. Tell Lopez. I said, tell yourself. No, you tell her. I don't want to talk to her. She's annoying. Okay. You tell her. You pick up the phone. You tell her. You see that? We're talking to him. Yeah, I know. It is amazing the way he's like the Energizer Bunny of love. Well, I don't think you're Montalvo. Okay. They should have known about that too. Yeah, if Barack Obama had known about that, he'd been, I'm never going to be any good in the sack ever again. I'm not going to have any sex with anybody. I'm not the Energizer Bunny of love of Phoenix and Pope Air Force Base. It wasn't love. No, my sex life with Patrick's mom was miserable. The Pentagon screwed with her head so much she couldn't get out of her PTSD from her child molestation, and it was horrid. It was torture. You couldn't get your wife to enjoy sex, and you wanted her to enjoy it more than just about anything because she was having your baby, and you couldn't because the scientists are so jealous, and they're so pathetic, and they're so disgusting. And we're not living the Lord's Prayer, and we're not using our technology to promote and enjoy the Lord's Prayer, so they still are. It's if you have enough people to go, hey, let's lift the left prayer. So you either do or do not. There is no try. Okay, George Lucas people. Okay, you're still selling shit, and you're a brain chemical addict, trying to pass yourself off as a real boy, but you're not, right? See why I said that? Okay. Stop crying, Lopez. You got Dre. She never cries. She's Miss Tough person. Okay, stop crying, both of you. Okay. I'll give you something to cry about. Lay down and pretend you're dead. It works with bears, right? Remember that? Yeah, this is Lisa Gilbert. Yeah, she was funny. Was that her name? I think, yeah, she was funny. But, okay. Don't beat your children. Okay. Negative reinforcement is only effective to keep kids safe from extreme brain activities that they have a brain injury like you. Oh, that's why you beat your children. Okay, never mind. It's genetics. It's biological and psychological conditioning. Once we're living the Lord's Prayer, I'll try to explain it to you. And if I can't explain it to you, I'll just look at you in the eye and say, do you want me to beat your ass? Because you're not fucking listening. And when I beat your ass, you're going to have broken bones that are going to hurt the rest of your fucking life. Okay, stop beating your kids to get them to do what you want them to do when you're a mean fucking asshole. All right. Thanks, guys. All right, man, let's load this one up. We'll see how we're going. It's kind of abstract. I got lots of Van Gogh in my ass. What can I say?